My name is Jami Nieto, and I'm a customer service manager with Austin Energy for the last 6 years. My day-to-day fluctuates like many of ours, depending on what's happening that week. A typical day is checking for our service levels, our average speed of answer, just our normal KPIs. Looking at reports to see what other opportunities we have that we may need to talk to the supervisors or the agents, customer feedback. It's important for us that the community knows that we are part of the community, right? We're public utility, we're public power, and so we live everything they live, and we live where they live, we work where they work, and so it's easier for us to connect with our customers. It provides the customer with reassurance that, hey, the people that are here to help me are here, they're here for me, they're right down the street, you know, on Barton Springs. What I enjoy the most is actually really interacting with my team. Interacting with my peers, just that social interaction. I enjoy doing things that add value to people's lives, and that means that I make their day a little better, even if it's just by a small amount. And so I do enjoy that. I enjoy when I get to speak to customers because they challenge me. And you know, they force me to look at things from a bigger perspective, right? What I like the most is that I get to connect with people. The most difficult part is, for me right now in this state, is not allowing the background noise to take away from the things that are really important. It's like that time management. We all struggle with it, and some days we're successful and some days we're not. But it's just when I allow the little things to deter me from the things that have a bigger impact. Public power for me means that I get to fulfill this need of serving my community, right? And so we are supposed to be customer driven and community focused, and so that the customers know that we're here to serve them, right? We provide them safe, reliable energy and excellent customer service. What I do here adds value to my neighbor, you know, to my family that are also citizens. So it adds value to our employees, you know, so it's a more direct connection to my community. And it is very rewarding, actually. Well, it changed tremendously. As many of us, you know, we had to find ways to steal service, and in the contact center, you know, there's not like, oh, well, you know, we can't answer the phone calls, you know, and so we had to find a way for our employees to safely work from home, which is something that hasn't been done before. Before, I used to just take some time before my shift started and towards the end of my shift and walk my entire contact center and engage with my team and say hi and how's it going. And, you know, I could tell you, you know, all 250 names and at least 1 or 2 personal things about everybody, right? That, you know, that was easy to do. Now I have to make 250 individual connections a month, and it's tough. It's tough. An intense experience. If I could describe it with a word, I would say intense. Our employees were also experiencing the same things as our customers. So, you know, there was power outages, there was water outages, there was gas outages, everything was happening, but we still had to perform. It was an all-around, all hands on deck. Well, you know, I am in customer service in the contact center, and so we are the face of the utility when it comes down to assisting customers with, you know, basic questions, stars of service, but really how to drive value, right? Every interaction here has to bring some type of value to them. And so my role is one where I foster that mission and vision of bringing that excellent customer service to the front on every interaction, whether it is email, We get customers that fax us. They send us a piece of paper with their fax. So email, fax, phone call, whatever method, or the portal, right? You know, we just upgraded it. And so whatever method that the customer uses to contact us, that we are leading those interactions with respect, dignity, and highlighting the value that this public power brings to them. Again, it goes back to how are we impacting and serving our community.